Hey, what's up, everybody? It's time to seize the day. We're about to get into the proverb of the day. I like to read proverbs over and over and over, every month, every year, over and over and over, to the end of my days. I started when my first pastor, after I got saved, gave me a life verse out of Proverbs. It was Proverbs 4. And then I suppose I picked it up somewhere along the way. Somebody suggested that Proverbs has 31 chapters. So to read one proverb, one chapter of Proverbs each day, you could go through it every month over and over and over and really absorb the material. The fact that it speaks very simply, very plainly about certain temptations and weaknesses of our youth, and that we should flee things, not just avoid them, but it does say that we should avoid things, keep our eyes straight ahead on the path that we're on, not to look to the left or the right, so that we can see anything that might be on the path that might make us stumble. Simple, plain wisdom like that a person can apply, to their entire life. So this is my actual daily verse. Each day I like to do a proverb. We've done that at the tattoo shop for years. And speaking of the tattoo shop, I will be spending the day over at Blacktooth Tattoo with Rich Griggs and all of the guys from Assassin and Blacktooth. And we're going to be doing some tattooing and rapping, hollering at our old boys and stuff. Check out the area. I'll try to figure out how to connect that to this video somehow. I'm still trying to figure this stuff out. So I just thought that we would watch this together today, and that would be a cool way of getting into the proverb or the daily verse together. So let's go ahead and watch it. Complete with commercials.
Proverbs 14, Living Translation. A wise woman builds her home, but a foolish woman tears it down with her own hands. Those who follow the right path fear the Lord. Those who take the wrong path despise him. A fool's proud talk becomes a rod that beats him, but the words of the wise keep them safe. Without oxen, a stable stays clean, but you need a strong ox for a large harvest. An honest witness does not lie. A false witness breathes lies. A mocker seeks wisdom and never finds it, but knowledge comes easily to those with understanding. Stay away from fools, for you won't find knowledge on their lips. The prudent understand where they are going, but fools deceive themselves. Fools make fun of guilt, but the godly acknowledge it and seek reconciliation. Each heart knows its own bitterness, and no one else can fully share its joy. The house of the wicked will be destroyed, but the tent of the godly will flourish. There is a path before each person that seems right, but it ends in death. Laughter can conceal a heavy heart, but when the laughter ends, the grief remains. Backsliders get what they deserve. Good people receive their reward. Only simpletons believe everything they're told. The prudent carefully consider their steps. The wise are cautious and avoid danger. Fools plunge ahead with reckless confidence. Short-tempered people do foolish things, and schemers are hated. Simpletons are clothed with foolishness, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. Evil people will bow before good people. The wicked will bow at the gates of the godly. The poor are despised even by their neighbors, while the rich have many friends. It is a sin to belittle one's neighbor. Blessed are those who help the poor. If you plan to do evil, you will be lost. If you plan to do good, you will receive unfailing love and faithfulness. Work brings profit, but mere talk leads to poverty. Wealth is a crown for the wise. The effort of fools yields only foolishness. A truthful witness saves lives, but a false witness is a traitor. Those who fear the Lord are secure. He will be a refuge for their children. Fear of the Lord is a life-giving fountain. It offers escape from the snares of death. A growing population is a king's glory. A prince without subjects has nothing. People with understanding control their anger. A hot temper shows great foolishness. A peaceful heart leads to a healthy body. Jealousy is like cancer in the bones. Those who oppress the poor insult their Maker, but helping the poor honors him. The wicked are crushed by disaster, but the godly have a refuge when they die. Wisdom is enshrined in an understanding heart. Wisdom is not found among fools. Godliness makes a nation great, but sin is a disgrace to any people. A king rejoices in wise servants, but is angry with those who disgrace him.
All right, there it is. And one of the things that I wanted to point out, I listened to the New Living Translation. I have several different Bibles that I like to read from. The New Living Translation is one of my favorites because it is an actual translation that is directly from the original scrolls. Scholars and smart people and Bible people all got together in the same place at the same time and read the original scrolls together and confirmed with one another the translations that they use. That's what makes something an actual translation. It has to be from the original. They had to go back to the original scrolls, the Greek, the Septuagint, the Hebrew, all of those original documents, and they have to go through each one together collectively with other people who are kind of not all on the exact, they're on the same team, but not of the same denominations, not of the same theology, not of the same thinking necessarily. So they hold one another accountable when they do these translations.